Welcome to Braintree Today. I'm Sarah Hamilton. Here's a look at some of the top stories we're following. Braintree officials are weighing in on plans to expand the Logan Express facility, and new police data gives a look at crime and public safety trends around town. Also ahead, a suspected hostage situation leads to a chaotic police pursuit, and a Brockton woman convicted of killing her two sons has been granted a new trial, plus more local stories from around the South Shore and Massachusetts. Braintree officials met with state transportation leaders on August 10th to discuss the planned expansion of the Logan Express facility. The project will include 5,500 parking spaces and a secure check-in facility for travelers heading to Logan Airport. Officials also visited the Route 37 and Forbes Road intersection to discuss traffic and safety concerns. Town leaders say they support the project but want necessary traffic improvements completed before the new facility opens. The mayor's office is partnering with the Marge Crispin Center to help local families get ready for the new school year. A backpack and school supply drive will be held Sunday, August 16th from 4 to 6 p.m. outside Braintree Town Hall. Residents are encouraged to donate new backpacks and school supplies, which will be distributed to Braintree families in need. If you can't make it to the drive, donations can also be dropped off at the mayor's office during regular town hall hours. The Braintree Police Department has released its latest monthly activity report, showing some changes in police calls during the month of July. Officials say overall calls for service dropped 11% compared to the previous month. Arrests were down 31%, while traffic stops dropped 44%, and reported larcenies decreased 30%. However, police reported a 20% increase in motor vehicle accidents, along with increases in animal complaints, suspicious activity reports, and domestic incidents. The department says the monthly statistics help identify trends and determine where resources are needed in the community. The Mary Bilecki Foundation is bringing its first pop-up pantry to Braintree this week. The pantry will be held Friday, August 14th at 74 Pond Street from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. or while supplies last. Veteran families and members of the Braintree community are invited to stop by. The foundation is partnering with the town's Veterans Service Center to help support local veterans, families, and others in the community. And in other veteran news, a community event honoring local veterans is coming to Braintree. The annual Veterans Picnic will take place on Saturday, August 22nd from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Braintree Public Safety Complex on 2015 Washington Street. Organizers say the event will feature food, music, and a chance for the community to come together and recognize those who have served. The picnic is free and open to the public. Thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. We'll be right back with more local stories, but first, here's a look at events happening this month at the Braintree Senior Center, located at 71 Cleveland Avenue. The Braintree Senior Center has a full lineup of activities this August for residents age 60 and older. From weekly social programs to special events and presentations, there are plenty of opportunities to stay active and connected. The center also offers a variety of weekly activities. Fitness classes are available daily. On Mondays, residents can enjoy bocce at 10, the walking group at 10:30, men's coffee hour at 11, and pool players at noon. Tuesdays feature games day from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. On Wednesdays, Asian Outreach meets at 11. Thursdays include quilting at 11:30, pool lessons at 12:30, and knitting at 1 p.m. And on Fridays, pool players meet at noon. Several special events are also scheduled for the remainder of the month. Upcoming events include Cornhole League on August 17th, followed by Bingo on August 19th. On August 21st, residents can attend the book club or schedule an appointment for spa day. Later in the month, the center will offer a craft class on August 24th, followed by the Norfolk Superior Court and Chateau trip on August 25th. There will also be a Sacco and Vanzetti presentation on August 26th and an OSIS meet and greet on August 27th. $5 dinners will also be offered from 4 to 6 p.m. on August 18th and 25th. Registration is required. For more information or to sign up, residents are encouraged to contact the Braintree Senior Center directly. The center is located at 71 Cleveland Avenue in Braintree and can be reached by phone at 781-848-1963. Welcome back to Braintree Today. Here are some of the top stories from across the South Shore in Massachusetts. A court hearing was held last Friday to determine whether Brockton Mayor Moises Rodriguez should face an assault and battery charge involving a high school student. The allegation stems from a parade in May where the student says Rodriguez touched her in a way that made her feel uncomfortable. A state police detective testified that he believes there is probable cause to support the charge. Rodriguez has previously apologized, saying he did not intend to make anyone uncomfortable. A decision on whether a criminal complaint will be issued has not yet been announced. A driver is facing multiple charges after a police pursuit on Interstate 93 in Milton Wednesday morning. State police say troopers began pursuing a vehicle connected to a suspected hostage situation involving a firearm and a pregnant woman. During the pursuit, police say the driver crashed into 8 vehicles while traveling through heavy rush hour traffic. The pursuit ended near exit 11, where the driver allegedly tried to run from the scene before being taken into custody. Police were able to assist the woman and say a firearm was recovered from the vehicle. The suspect is expected to be arraigned in Quincy District Court as the investigation continues. A Brockton woman serving 2 life sentences for the 2018 murders of her 2 young sons has been granted a new trial. Latarsha Sanders was convicted in 2022 of killing her 8- and 5-year-old sons and was sentenced to life in prison without parole. On August 6th, the Massachusetts Supreme Judicial Court overturned those convictions, ruling that medical records related to Sanders' mental health should have been allowed as evidence during her original trial. The court said the central question in the case was not whether Sanders killed her children, but whether she could be held criminally responsible at the time. The verdicts have now been set aside, clearing the way for a new trial. Massachusetts is seeing a notable increase in cases of cyclospora. The State Department of Public Health says 140 cases have been reported so far in 2026, nearly double the 74 cases reported all of last year. Cyclospora is a parasite that can be spread through contaminated food and has been linked to fresh produce, including lettuce, cilantro, and basil. While Massachusetts has seen an increase, officials say the state has not been hit as hard as some other parts of the country, where thousands of cases have been reported. Thank you for tuning into Braintree Today. We'll be right back with more stories worth knowing, plus this week's entertainment picks.
Take steps to keep yourself and your family safe from ticks and the illnesses they can cause. Use EPA-approved tick repellents on your skin and clothes. Read and follow the directions. Wear light-colored clothing to make it easier to spot a crawling tick. Check for ticks on yourself, your kids, and your pets anytime you've been outdoors. Some tick bites can make you sick, but finding and removing a tick properly makes it less likely. Call your doctor if you start to feel ill or notice a rash near the bite. Play it safe when you're outdoors.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. Before we get to this week's entertainment picks, here are a couple stories worth knowing. 2 Massachusetts hospitals have been named among the best in the country. Brigham and Women's Hospital and Massachusetts General Hospital both made U.S. News and World Report's Best Hospitals honor roll. The 2 Boston hospitals were among just 20 nationwide to receive the recognition. They also tied for the #1 spot among hospitals in Massachusetts. And one more thing, the Nelson Chin Summer Concert Series is wrapping up another season at Sunset Lake. The final concert of the summer will take place Tuesday, August 18th, with That 60s Band performing live at the gazebo. If you missed any of this summer's concerts, BCAM TV was there to cover them. You can check out our coverage of the series on BCAM TV and on our YouTube page. Now let's take a look at some of the movies and shows people are talking about this week. First, The Last House follows a family of 4 who are suddenly sealed inside their house with no way out and must work together to survive against both their dwindling resources and the mysterious looming threat that is keeping them trapped. The film stars Greta Lee and Wagner Moura. You can watch The Last House now on Netflix. Up next, Super Troopers 3 follows the Vermont State Police, who return as Officer Farva prepares to marry the sister of Senior Trooper Thorny. As Thorny schemes to sabotage the wedding, the troopers must also bust a new drug ring. The film stars Kevin Heffernan and Paul Soter. You can watch Super Troopers 3 now in theaters. Finally, The End of Oak Street follows the Platt family as they band together to navigate their new surroundings after a cosmic event transports their suburban neighborhood to someplace unknown. The film stars Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor. You can watch The End of Oak Street now in theaters. Thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. Don't forget you can watch us on Verizon in HD on channel 2128 and Comcast on channel 1073. I'm Sarah Hamilton, and we'll see you next time.